What's up guys, how you all doing? So today I have a OU match against a person named Kamokyo. Well, it's a girl, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. Um, Title? Well, her name will be in the title anyway, so you can try to pronounce it yourself. Um, OU match, like I said, looking at her team, it looks like a standard sand team. Looking at my team, it looks very not really organized or thought out. I really didn't think about it too much. I just threw a lot of new pokes in there that I really wanted to try out. Most of the things, well, two of the things that I really wanted to try out were my Latios and Lucario. So I lead off with Machamp because I know I can pretty much do a lot of damage to either Heatran that wants to lead or with a Tyranitar that wants to lead, because I both hit them for super effective damage with Dynamic Punch. She does switch out, go into her Gliscor to take the Dynamic Punch. I do have the Ice Punch, so that will be a 2-hit KO. She does hit herself with Confusion twice, but I really don't think that mattered because Earthquake or Ice Fang wouldn't have done much unless it was like a offensive Gliscor, but I don't really think so. So she brings in Deoxys. Pretty much this is where, hitting me with Earthquake wouldn't have mattered because she kills me off with a Psycho Boost anyway. So that means her special attack is cut by 2 or in half. So that means I'm going to bring in Latios to pretty much scare it off, because it really can't do anything other than Ice Beam, but that wouldn't do too much because at -2. So I go for an Earthquake predicting a switch. And I hit the Tyranitar on the switch, which was great. So that means it'll be 2-hit killed by Earthquake, which is Expert Belt boosted. Expert Belt there to 2-hit KO Ferrothorn and fake or bluff the choice item. So I switch out because I don't want to get Ice Beam by Deoxys. Go into my Fortress. I really like Fortress, and I don't see it used too much anymore. So that's because Ferrothorn is more commonly used than Fortress is. But I do like it because right here, Volt Switch predicting the switch. Go back into my Latios to scare it off with an Earthquake. I do predict her to switch out though and go for a Hidden Power Fire, which is very risky. But she goes for Protect anyway, which is great. She doesn't get the Flash Fire boost. I do switch up moves because I really don't want to over predict. She does switch into her Gastrodon, which takes that Earthquake very well, and it also takes Dragon Claws very well. So yeah, I think that is unboosted, so that does a very nice amount for an unboosted Dragon Claw for real. At max attack, Latios's attack is only at 273, so Dragon Claw does a considerable amount of damage. I think right here I switch out because I don't want to take, well, Latios can be death fodder anyway. So I go into Mr. Tusk, or Mr. T, Usk. Takes an Ice Beam, not so well because of special defense. I do hit it with an Earthquake and it almost kills, which I really thought that would have been an Oko. But Shellos is a monster, so it takes two Earthquakes to kill it. But she does kill me off with a Scald because, of course, super effective damage, low special defense, I don't have to explain. I do bring in Gengar to revenge kill with Shadow Ball. Deoxys comes out. I'm threatened by that because of Psycho Boost, and plus it's pretty much faster in everything. So I go into Fortress to take that Psycho Boost. It takes it pretty well, but you know, it's 140 base power move. Plus it's stab, so that's like 210. That's like a Draco Meteor. If it was used on like a Latios, that would have been, damn, that's a lot of damage. She brings in her Scizor. I set up spikes, and that was a really big mistake. Because I stay in, set up more spikes, and she KOs my my Fortress with a superpower. It does get a crit. Really don't think that mattered because she's at +2. I'm not physically defensive, I'm more specially. But I bring in Lucario because I really can't do anything. Because Focus Punch, I need a sub, or I have to really predict correctly in order to successfully pull it off. I do keep setting up the subs because superpower, it lowers your attack, so that means if she goes for it twice, she's negating her own sword stances, plus her defenses are dropping, so Focus Punch would do a lot more than it would be at neutral. I do one-hit KO this Ferrothorn, not at full HP though, with Focus Punch, which is great. She brings in her Deoxys. Of course, that's faster. I really did not think Extreme Speed would have killed at that range, so I went for a Crunch anyway. Looks like her Deoxys is mixed, which really threw me off one time. But my sub is broken, and I really can't do anything to the Scizor. So right here, I just really want to stall it out, like superpower stall it or something. So I keep going for subs, and right here I predict her to go for another superpower. So I go into, or I sub up again. She does go for superpower, and then she's at -2 defense and attack. So that means I'm gonna switch out, predicting her to go for another one. And I think I go into my Latios to take that, but she predicts my switch or my sub and goes for a Swords Dance. So I really have nothing else to take another superpower, and plus Gengar is frail and it can't take a Bullet Punch, so that's pretty much the game. I Focus Punch for no reason because I know I lost. Gengar is easily KO'd by Bullet Punch, so that's gonna be the game. You know, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you feel like subscribing, you can go subscribe. If you didn't like it all, you know, dislike it, leave a comment saying how I can improve, because I always want improvement. I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm sick, and you know, I'm gonna stay home. So yeah, peace out guys, see you tomorrow, and aloha.